My brothers and sisters, how you doing? How you doing? You doing good? You doing well? You smiling? You better. Yeah, you. Yeah, there we go again. I say already many times, I'm not the cook. Every day I bring you another dish. So, let's see if you like my dish today. Today I have just a question that's from somebody coming in my inbox, and I think it's a very beautiful question that I want to bring to everybody because I think the world struggle with this kind of problematic. So it was somebody actually and said to me, G, you know what? I'm so tired to every time trusting people and do everything for everybody, but anything I turns out they are not really my friends. Friends. Let's see what this word means. Friends. I see. That's because people are afraid to walk alone. So many times we forget that we have to put boundaries, which are so important. We forget that we have to observe much more than speak too much. We forget that we can follow our intuition. It's coming from our soul. It's our GPS. Because there's too much noise in this world, too much distractions, and the need for validation, and the fear to walk alone. Of course, it's not humanity's fault. That's how you're being created and brainwashed from the school system, my dear kings and queens, and what you observe from your surroundings. And many times I say you have to be able to walk alone. It's so important. But many people are afraid to be alone. It's so important. That's why many people, they finish one relationship, they go in another relationship. Turns out it's also not a good relationship. And then another relationship. Same with friends. We have relationship with friends, family, team, partnership. It's so important, essential to understand that you have to learn to walk alone, my beautiful souls and kings and queens. In your walking alone, you will do your inner work. This is undo what I did to you. You will heal. You will understand also how powerful, beautiful, unique, worthy and divine you are as a human being. And that you, as a human being, divine human being, you don't need to put your standards down just to make other people feel great. The most important is to listen. I always say, in my perspective, I always speak from my perspective. See, give everybody one chance. How we go from there is good. It's about you. So you start from zero. You know what I mean? Be a good person. Be good. Have valors, principles, integrity, and everything that is not aligned. Every person around you is not aligned with your valors, your principles, your integrity, your compassion. Walk away from it. You're not a tree. You can walk away. You can walk alone. The universe never make mistakes. It always will put the right people in front of you, the right relationship, friends, teams, partnership. Yes, and sometimes it can be in family. It is what it is. You have to choose yourself. See, you cannot grow in a toxic environment. It's so important. And I say that grow in toxic environment. You cannot grow in too much noise. You cannot grow in too much distractions. You can only grow when you learn to be silent. When in silence you will find all your answers. When you take care of your mind, your body and your soul. Where you prioritize your peace of mind, your inner peace. It doesn't matter for who and what. We as human beings, we make the normality to dim our light just to make others to fit in. Just to make others to feel good, you know, and try to fit in and be the same like the rest. Put the same clothes, walk the same, have the same cars, same watches, same materialistic thing. Don't you see what's happening here? So many things, tools that they give to us long time ago to self-sabotage ourselves. And just stay laying down and enjoy the show. Let's give them another show this time. But everything starts from us. And we all been in that situation. But everything will repeat itself if you don't learn the lesson. This can be with friends, team, family, partnership, in business, everything. Everywhere we learn something. If you are observative enough to see and be real with yourself, to see what you did wrong. And you know, sometimes we can do also things wrong. We are not perfect. Perfection don't exist. If somebody say to you, I'm perfect, run. If somebody say to you, I know everything, run. Because nobody know in this life everything, and nobody is perfect. By falling down, standing back up, that's how we learn. Good choices, more or less good choices. That's how we learn. Falling down, standing back up, choices, less good choices. That's how we learn. It's school of life. Yes, it's not every time happy, happy, joy, joy. My beautiful kings and queens. And to be able to walk alone in this life is so essential. Because only then, if you can enjoy your own energy, you can enjoy your own presence, Only then you can find answers. Only then you can find yourself. Only then you can find out how powerful, beautiful, unique, worthy, and divine you are. And when the noise is full of noise and distractions, you have to be able to work on your mind, your body, and your soul. And yes, in the same time, humanity have to survive also, which is so wrong. Not one person of human being have to be in this process to struggling to surviving. But this will be another story. What I want to say to you, my beautiful souls and kings and queens, just to answer to that person in my inbox that say to me, how come that person make all these wrong decisions about friends? See, stop being in need to have people around you. Stop being in need to have someone around you. Many people end up with friends or in relationships just because they accept, it doesn't matter who it is, they accept this person around them because they cannot walk alone, because they are afraid to be alone. You see what I mean? In being alone you can heal. In being alone you can undo what they did to you a long time ago. In silence you will find answers. So for everybody there that been in a relationship and jumping from one relationship to another relationship, stop doing that. Take the time for yourself. Find yourself first. Put boundaries. See that you don't make the same mistake like before. And that's with friends, with teams, with friends, with team, with relationship, with so many other things. That's the only way to grow. That's the only way to be happy, joyful, and smiling every single day. You know, nothing changes, nothing changes. The change have to come from yourself. If you see sometimes that the people don't try to change people. Don't try to change people. Learn the law of attachment. You know, learn the law of attachment. Don't attach yourself to material things of people, because they come and they go just like the weather. I know it's not easy, but you have to learn. Be able to learn or learn and relearn. Love yourself, respect yourself, and accept yourself as a whole person, because that's the most important. Don't go in a relationship with friends, teams, or partnership just because you need of love, of acceptance, of attention, of all these things. You need nothing. All these things you can have from yourself. You have everything in your DNA to make it in this life, to obtain and become what you want. Everything. But we've been taught from small on in school system to sit between the lines, you know, to play by the rules. Not everybody play by the rules. Flash news, not everybody play by the rules. And unfortunately, the good one have to pay for the one that don't play by the rules. And I don't say now the day of today you have to be bad, you have to speak bad, you have to be bad with people. No, you still have to be good. Be a good person. No matter what's happening, stay good. Have principles, valors, valors, integrity, compassion. Don't change this because what's happening to you. Don't let other people pay for what's happening to you. You see what I mean? Because this is happening also a lot. But be selective to who you give your energy. Be selective to who you give your love, your respect, your acceptance. You know, who you accept around you, from who you're gonna take advice. Because sometimes you see, my grandma, I miss my grandma, and she say one thing to me. Sometimes it's the snake near you that bite you, because you know we look every time around us to see the snakes, but sometimes the snakes can be around you, you know, can be in your home, can be near you. It's coming always from the people that don't expect. You know, the knife in the back is so painful, because not they put a knife in your back, but when you turn around and you see who did it, that's the most painful. So let's say easy and safe that not everybody have principles, valors, integrity, compassion, just like you. So for this you have to be able to learn to walk alone, to love, respect, and accept yourself for who you are and what you're standing for, to let your principles, valors, integrity be your GPS system in this world. And no matter what it is, to start to filter who you allow around you, to who you give your energy, because it's so important. And if you don't have the right surroundings, family, friends, team, or partnership, walk alone. In walking alone you will find yourself, and you will find also all the answers for all your questions, my beautiful souls and my kings and queens. Don't be afraid to walk alone, and sooner or later you will find the right crowd, people that are aligned with your principles, your values, integrity, and compassion, and will give you the same love, respect, and acceptance just like you give to them. But the most important is so essential to have love, respect, and acceptance from yourself, and never looking this from outside of you. It's so important. It's so important. Never have expectations from nobody. Have only expectations from yourself and for life. Detach yourself for everything that is material and people. I know it's hard, But you have to do this, because like this you will never ever 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 be disappointed. Learn your law of detachment, you laws, learn your laws. Law of attraction, law of vibration, law of detachment, law of cause effect. You have so many laws, and there to use these laws, because it will be your foundation as a human being. They never teach you that. That's what we do here. Learn or learn and relearn. Be able to learn or learn and relearn. Be real with yourself. What you don't know, you don't know. Be teachable. And if you can be teachable, learn it from yourself. Be real, because you cannot grow if you don't accept, okay, I did here a mistake, or I did here a mistake. Be responsible for your own acts. And take responsibility and make sure that you don't do it again. And I know a lot of people be now saying, yeah, but it's not my fault that I love that person treats me bad and I respect and accept. No, it's not your person. See, many times I say to you, make the normality to be a good person, to live by principles, values, integrity and compassion, and everything that is not aligned with these words, walk away from it. Filter everything that is around you, same like you filter what you scroll in the net. It's so important. Work on your mind, your body and your soul every single day. Prioritize your peace of mind. Your inner peace is so important, because if you don't have inner peace, if you don't have happiness, you don't have joy, you cannot smile, you cannot make the right decisions, you cannot be happy, and you cannot go to your goals and your dreams, my kings and queens and my beautiful souls. Everything starts from us. And many times you say, yeah, but people say I change. Yes, then you change. It's nothing changed, so you have to change. And the people say to you, I change. Yes, I change, but you not, you know what I mean? So you need to be good, but sometimes you need to be also, different. You need to be good, but sometimes you have to be also the bad wolf in order to get the bad wolf, So think about this, my beautiful souls and kings and queens. Nothing changes. That's for me, for you, for everybody in this world. We are all in the same process, in the same boat. So just to answer everybody there that go in my inbox and speak about friendship, well, for me, a real friend is a big word. You see, a lot of people will be around you when you're making money, when everything go good, but how many people will stay around you when everything go wrong, when you fall down, when you lose everything, when everything is against you? When you see, it's all good away when everything goes good. And how many times those are in this world, when you're falling down to the ground, nobody's going to be there for you. And many times then the people fall even harder on the ground, because they've been having acceptations that other people go save them, because they did that for them and nobody was there for them. So what they do now they're feeling bad, even much more deeper. No, take the lesson and move on. Don't be mad on the people, but place them what they belong, and that's for friends, teams, family, partnership, no matter what it is. Take the lesson and move on. No matter what it is, work on your mind, your body and your soul every single day. Prioritize your peace of mind to inner peace, your love, respect and acceptance that you have to have only from yourself. Never have acceptance for nobody and nothing, just from life or from yourself. And detach yourself from material things and people, because they come and they go just like the weather. Isn't it beautiful? So that's why, in order for you to grow every single day, start to work on your mind, your body and your soul. Start to master yourself. Start to prioritize your peace of mind and have love, respect and acceptance for yourself, my kings and queens, because you own it to yourself. Every time you allow other people to take your smile away, your joy, your smile away and happiness away, you're limiting yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Now rise and shine, my beautiful kings and queens, brothers, sisters, boys and girls. Start to work every single day on yourself, mind, body and soul, and everything that takes you away your peace of mind, walk away from it. Walk away from it. You can do that. And whatever that is, keep shining, keep smiling. Just be you, do you, and rise and shine. Bye bye.